Let's expand the discussion, and joining us in the studio is is an international communication and development specialist, Mr. Paddy Ezeala. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Ezeala.
Thank you very much.
All right, now we know that the challenges posed by the depletion of the ozone layer may have prompted the United Nations to set aside September 16 every year to look at efforts made in this regard. What would you say, how far so far?
Well, that's a tricky question. So far, so good, I must say, in the sense that the ozone layer is healing, according to scientists. From the time it was discovered in the 70s, that the massive holes we are coming up on in the ozone layer, which was exposing humans to ultraviolet rays from the sun, and even plants and ecosystems too, were in danger. The whole world responded massively in 1985 for the Vienna Convention, and a few years afterwards drafted the Montreal Protocol, which aimed at cutting down the emission of ozone-depleting substances. I must say that it's been, to a great extent, successful, because scientists are telling us that in the next 50 years, the situation will be reversed to at least to the pre-1985 situation, which is encouraging. But that doesn't really mean that climate change it has ceased.
Okay.
No, it's a different thing entirely.
All right, Mr. Ezeala, we know that Nigeria has also had our own fair share when we're talking climate change. We've seen it evident in hot temperatures, rain patterns, and floods. How would you assess efforts made by authorities involved to reverse or, let's say, accommodate the trend?
Yeah, you know that at the time the Vienna Convention took place in 1985, Nigeria did not even have an agency that was dedicated to the environment, let alone having a Ministry of Environment. Since then till today, government efforts have been very, very encouraging. But what should happen right now is that the government should look into these agencies, NESRIA, National Park Service, various forest reserves that we have, and things like that. It is high time we developed a comprehensive environmental policy for the country. The Vision 2050 that is being worked on right now must have a comprehensive environmental segment that will address the challenges that are coming in the next few years.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Paddy Ezeala. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Right, we must make efforts to preserve the ozone layer.